Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So in this channel, we're all about learning how to use our favorite apps. So today, we're going to learn how to align text and format text in Excel. So in Excel, we normally deal with numbers, but you can also enter text in Excel. So today we're learning how to align our text, to wrap text, to center text, then to merge and center text in Microsoft Excel. So if you're interested in learning these things, keep watching. So looking at this worksheet right now, we've entered our numbers and our text, but the worksheet does not look professional and it looks rough. So we're going to go ahead and format it. And by the way, if you want to learn how to enter data and how to enter text into your Excel worksheet, you can check the description box below for other videos on Microsoft Excel. So going ahead to format this document, there are different ways you can format the text to make the document easier to read and to look more professional. So firstly, you can merge and center the general heading. That's the first row, cells A1 to D1. Then you can center the text in cells A2 to D2. You can also wrap the text in cells A2 to D2 to make them more visible. Then you can add multiple lines of text in the general heading row. Then you can also add borders to the document and add a color field to the heading. So first, we are going to go ahead and merge and center the text in the first row. So we'll just click, hold and drag to select cells A1 to D1. Then we'll go and click on the merge and center command button. Then we'll click on the drop down arrow and select merge and center. Merging and centering command is used when text entered spills into multiple cells. When this happens, you can not use the merge or center commands separately. So the merge and center command comes in handy. So next, we are going to center the text in cells A2 to D2. So when you click, hold and drag from cell A2 and drag to cell D2, they will be selected. Then you go to the alignment group of commands. Click on the center text button and the contents of these cells will be centered. So this is one example of how you can use the center command separately from the merge command. This is because the texts are contained in single cells, so we don't have to merge. We just go right ahead and center. So as you can see, the texts in these cells have been centered. So now we'll go ahead and wrap the text in cells A2 to D2 or in row 2. All these A2, D2 I'm mentioning are cell locations. So if you want to know how to identify cell locations, you can watch our video on Microsoft Excel for beginners to learn how to identify these positions. The link will be in the description box below. So to wrap text, you select the cells A2 to D2 by holding and dragging. Then when you click, hold and drag, as soon as they are selected, then you go to the alignment group of commands as usual and click on the wrap text button. When you click on the wrap text button, the text will automatically be wrapped. So we have selected, then we'll click on the wrap text button. And you can see the text has been wrapped, one on top, one below. So now we can see every text entered in these cells. So you can increase the cell width also, but the con of this is that it reduces the amount of data that can fit into a page or screen. Text wrapping is basically stacking text on top of each other so that all of them are visible. So next, we're going to add multiple lines of text to the first row, that is to the general heading row. Sometimes you may need to add another line of text below the general heading to make your Excel sheet easier to understand and analyze. To do this, you click on cell A1. This will automatically select cells A1 to D1 since they were merged earlier. Then you place your mouse just after the last letter, that is the letter D in this case. So when you place your mouse there, you double click, then a flashing cursor will appear. Then when the flashing cursor appears, then you press enter. Immediately you press enter, then the height of that first row automatically increase with the flashing cursor below the first line of text. Then when the flashing cursor is below the first line of text, then you can type in whatever you want and then press enter. And then you go ahead and increase the height of the first row manually. Once you increase the height, you will see what you just typed. So next, guys, we're going to add borders to our document. To make a more professional looking and easy to read spreadsheet, you can add borders around the data or in any part of it. For example, you can add a border just below the row 2 or just above row 8 to separate the column headings and the totals from the rest of the data. So to add a border just below the row 2, you hold and select cells A1 to D1. Then click on the border button. Then in the drop down menu, select tick bottom border and click on it. Then it will be added. Now if you select row 8, then you click on the border button. Then you also select tick bottom border and a bottom border will be added. So you can see it has been added and our document is already beginning to look very professional. You can also add borders around the whole document. When you select the whole document, click on the borders button. Then in the drop down menu, click on all borders. When you click on, you can see a border has been applied around the whole thing. And it seems as if the all borders has deleted our section border. So we'll just go ahead and re-add them. So we'll select, then click on the borders button and select thick bottom border just below row 2. Then we'll do the same for row 8. So you can see it has been applied. We'll do the same for row 8. It has been applied. So guys, you see our document is looking more professional by the minute and very easy to read for anyone that is trying to analyze this data. So that is the advantage of formatting your Excel documents properly. So next, we're going to go ahead and jazz up our Excel document even more by adding a color fill for the general heading. So when you click and select the general heading, then you go to the font group of commands where you have the color fill option. So when you click on it, you have this drop down menu comes up, so you can click on any color you choose for your general heading. So giving the general heading a different color not only makes the document good to look at, but it also makes it easier to read, as the eye is easily drawn to that color section. So immediately you know what the document is all about. So guys, this is it. You can tell that the document looks way better than it did when we first started. It looks professional, easy to read, and easier to analyze. So guys, this is today's video. I hope you have learned quite a few things. Do comment in the comment section about things you would like to know about Microsoft Excel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.